Hi, this is Rich with Rich and Lisa Pools. Come to you from Bryan College Station, Texas, specializing in keeping the pools clean and repairing the equipment. Today we're looking at, I have a commercial contract that I needed to carry the Power Vac around. I didn't want to get one of the Power Vac carts, so I wanted to make my own because the Power Vac cart, even if you buy it with the Power Vac plus the cart, first, it's just a lot bigger than I need. I don't want it mounted at the back on the back of my truck, and I'm not using it to go to residential pools. I just want it for this for the commercial contracts. The one that I'm doing, then there's 4 pools there. I'm having to walk about 100 yards between pools because they were 3 different apartment complexes. So it's not designed and set up so I can get close to the pools as far as parking, in the truck. So I basically got the Power Vac PV2100 that I've made a cart, and then out of a dolly. So the dolly was $40. The brackets, the little L brackets that I'm using, they're $6, and then this other one's like $4, and then some metal strapping material, and then some bolts and stuff. So you're easily getting everything for about $55. Then you can make your own cart if you have need, and you could use this. You could put it on the back of your truck with one of those things that fits into a hitch. If you wanted to, or I'm just going to keep it in the back of my truck whenever I go to the commercial contract, and then I'll come back home and unload it. But instead of paying $800, even if you buy the Power Vac with the Power Vac cart, then they're like $1,500. So that's equivalent of they want to charge you about $800 for the depends on where you get it, $1,600. So $700 or $800 for one of the carts, and that's just I'm not going to pay that. So I'm going to describe and show you how I made this one, and I'm $55. That's it. Okay, now we've got the PV2100 here with the portable battery, and so here's the cart that I've made. And so I'll describe how I made this one. So basically this cart, we have a local Harbor Freight, and if you don't have a Harbor Freight, then you can order it online and have it delivered to you, but we have one in town here. So anyway, at the top first, then I've taken you can get these brackets at Harbor Freight as well. I was thinking about like welding something and coming up with it, but then I was able to fit these particular brackets in here, and they're already made, and so you're just basically drilling holes and putting this stuff together. So anyway, this comes out a lot cheaper. These are called what are these called? V-shaped hook-alls. And so that is, they slightly angle up. So that's how I'm going to put my cord at the top, and then I can put also a brush up there or net or something like that if I'm carrying that. And then I have I'm pulling the cart, and in the other hand I have my pole and whatever attachment I have to the pole. So whether it's the net or the brush, I can put the other device there on top with the cord. Here in the middle, then basically you put the Power Vac unit itself, and then at the bottom you can put the battery. And so I'll just describe how this stuff is made, and then I'll show you put it all together. What I did was drilled a couple of holes here on this side, and then I took some metal strapping material. You can get this stuff at Lowe's. It's just metal strapping material. So what I did was I came from here, and then from this one went around the back, and then came over in the front, and then came over here to this piece and secured it. So I'm holding this in place with a metal strapping material. Same deal on this side, metal strapping material. Up here, So that's just 2 bolts coming through here with nuts and stuff. You can get those at, this is 1/4-inch stuff. You can get that at Lowe's or Home Depot. Up here, then I have metal strapping material as well. I drilled 1 hole, came around, and then came back around over here, and then put it with 1 screw. The metal strapping material has holes in it, so then I put 1 screw through here holding both pieces, and then I put electrical tape where I didn't think about it before I did the video, but I could have showed you better. But anyway, there's 1 screw is holding the strapping material that's holding this in place up top. And then I put electrical tape all around this just so that as the metal strapping material curves or whatever, if I reach up here with my hand, I'm carrying it, grab it or something, that's where I'm going to be grabbing it up here. But if I get low, well, then nothing's going to be scraping me or anything like that. So it's all smooth. Anyway, then next, these are little L brackets. These are L-shaped hook awls, as you see. Same, I got these from Harbor Freight as well. And so you want to drill these at a little bit of an angle. I didn't drill this one as much of an angle, so I had to drill this one a little bit more of an angle. I should have drilled this one a little bit more like this, and it'd have been a little bit better. I need about 8.5 inches here in between, so that these will fit right here. This is 8.5 inches, so this was about 8 from each outside here, so it's gonna fit. But as you see, this one is slightly different angle than that one. I had to do that because I should have angled that one a little bit more, but it's okay. It still works. The width of this, then the back doesn't fit down all the way perfectly, as you'll see in just a moment, but it's perfectly fine as far as carrying it while I'm walking from one pool to the other. I'm not having to carry all this. It's going to be much easier for me to just pull it. So let's see how all this fits together. So you're going to put your battery on the bottom here. I like this particular dolly because it has that lip here at the bottom, and so that easily keeps this battery kind of in place, and as you lean it back, it's just going to hit the back bar. I've got my cord wrapped up here, and so I'm just going to take it, put it up here, and then I'm going to take my power unit, can't see it, so I'm going to take it and lean it, put it in first, and see that it fits nice and snug there. And like I was saying before, it doesn't exactly come all the way down perfectly just because of the angles here, but it's still holding it in place. It's not going to go anywhere because of these. You got your cord hanging down, you do it like that. Sure your that's not in the way. And so then basically that's how it's going to work. That's how it is. And then to be able to pull it, see, the battery's not falling off. It's just gonna stay on there. I've already gone up and down curbs and stuff. This is holding in place just fine. You can put your extra brush or net or something up there. And then, anyway, just a neat way to make a hand cart that would be able to carry this stuff for you for a lot cheaper than $800. I made this one for, like I said, about $55. Thanks. We'll see you next time.